What's up, nail crew? I did my first polygel nails and I wanted to share with everyone how it went and some tips and tricks I learned along the way doing my first polygel. When Rosalind Beauty reached out and asked me if I'd like to try the polygel kits, I was so excited. I have been wanting to try polygel for a while, and I just, for some reason in my head, I kept thinking this is going to be way too hard. I can't do it, even though I've been dipping and doing builder gel for almost 3 years now. So when they reached out, I was so excited and I said yes, I want to try it. And all these little extras came with the kit. It has everything you need in this one kit. It has the polygel, the solution, the slip solution, the scraper, or the scooper, I think it's called. I don't know, that looks like a little spatula. Spatula, that's the word. The spatula, and then the brush that you need. I actually have a builder gel on my nails already as a base. I keep it on all the time, and I thought, you know what? For my first polygel try, I'm gonna leave it on as a base instead of trying to extend my nails. I'm just gonna see how this goes and like basically act as if I'm applying over my natural nails. I went through and I did my nail prep. I did that off camera, and then I used Young Nails Swipe and then to dehydrate my nails, and then went in with Young Nails Protein Bond to give it that nice bond so that the gels would adhere. I started off with their gel base, which comes with the kit, which is so nice. You want to do a layer of that over your entire nail before you start in the polygel and cure that for 60 seconds. Then you go through and you take a little squeeze of the polygel out. Now, I realized that when I started doing my nail, my thumb is really big. I have really big hands. I'm not sure if anybody remembers me saying that in other videos. So I definitely did not squeeze enough out. But the really nice thing about polygel is once you dip your brush into the slip solution, it moves around so well. You can see where you need to add more polygel and where you maybe put too much. So you take that polygel container, squeeze it out, use the spatula, scrape it off, and then just basically plop it right down into your nail. Put your brush into the slip solution and move it around your nail. This is what I was trying to do on my very first nail. My thumbnail was the very first polygel nail I've ever done, and I got a little bit on my skin. So I just took a little bit of the slip solution on the polygel brush and brushed it off the sides. And then here I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I do not have enough polygel on my nails. So it was looking a little sparse in the back. So I added some more, put a little more slip solution on my polygel brush, and then I'm pushing it in. And what I loved about the polygel is it is not runny at all. Like, polygel is so much thicker than even builder gel. It just doesn't move around, which was really nice. And I think that it would be great for somebody who's a beginner because you're basically pushing it into the spots that you want it. So you can see when I'm working on my middle finger that it actually went a lot faster than my thumb because I realized, okay, this is where I need to like put some of the pressure on first. And another thing I learned with polygel was that you do not want to press down on the polygel really hard. You want to be gliding your brush over the polygel, gently moving it around. See right there, I definitely pressed down too hard and then accidentally swiped a whole chunk of polygel off my nail. So I ended up having to put some more on to kind of like fill in where I had messed up. And you also want to make sure that your polygel brush is not too dry. That was something else that I did a couple times. I did not have enough of the slip solution on, so the polygel kind of just like stuck to the brush and wasn't really moving around. So you don't want to drench the brush with the slip solution, but you do want to have enough that the polygel easily moves with very, very little pressure. I ended up doing 2 layers of polygel and I cured between each layer. I just felt like one wasn't quite thick enough for how I like to keep my nails, considering they're a little bit longer for me, and I was just keeping the polygel on. I wasn't dipping on them like I normally dip over my builder gel. I wiped my nails off with isopropyl alcohol and then took out the file that was included in the kit, and I fixed up my shape a little. I just felt like anytime I apply dip or polygel now or builder gel, my shape gets a little bit wonky, as I like to call it, after you apply it. I just like to kind of crisp up the sides, especially since I have that like pointy almond look going now. And then what I realized was that I had made it with 2 layers. I had made some of it a little too bulky in the back and on the tips of my nails. I felt like my apex was just off slightly. So I tried to go with the extra fine Pana drill bit, and it worked for around the back, and it just wasn't getting the top of my nail like debulked as much as I wanted to. So then I decided, okay, I'll just try going in with my Coarse e-file bit from Pana as well. And I went a little overboard. I went a little too much on the sides. I found a little too much off. So when you see my ending picture and you see a little bit of like a lighter color peeking through, it's because I evened away too much of the pink. And then I decided to use these adorable little stickers that came with it. And I love gold, so I picked the gold ones, and just once I filed and buffed and my nails were ready to go, I just put this place the stickers right over top of my clean nail that I had cleaned with isopropyl alcohol. As you can see, I was struggling a bit with the stickers to try to pick them up. The tweezers that I had grabbed were not my super skinny ones. I'd accidentally grabbed like ones that are, I mean, they're still really thin. They were a little bit thicker at the edges for me, like just getting dip and gels all over them. So I could not pick up the stickers as nicely as I wanted. And then I finally got the stickers where I wanted them. And I added 2 layers of gel base on the nails of the stickers, fully curing each layer, and then I did a layer of gel top, and here it is, my finished mani. If you'd like to learn more about the builder gel I have underneath this mani, check out the next video. Thanks, nail crew!